We are live. So please, someone give me testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. This morning we're going to be here just for support and anybody that's close to Manila or just want to find out how you're holding up. Just drop your location and how things are going. I was looking also for, there goes my TV. So I just got my sound test from my own TV, so it's good. Just wondering how Therese is doing there. Also, she's been in the last few live streams, and she is in San Mateo, Rizal. I know the storm's a bit above now, but concerned with flooding. And so, anyway, today what we're going to do, Typhoon Uwan is making landfall. There's not much time now, more time to prepare. And we're going to be looking at some of the satellite images on a couple of different apps, and then we're going to check out Robert Speta's channel. We're going to look at his latest update, and then we're going to also go to another YouTuber, expat, 8 miles from home. Just look at his latest video. I thought it was interesting. I'd like to share that. And then we're going to check out maybe some Facebook stuff that's going on. Maybe things in the last hour that have been shared. I think I have a YouTube posting that something's been shared in the last hour. So we'll go through all this and just drop your comments in the chat. Oh, Teresa's here. Was just asking about you. Good morning, Teresa. And that's good to know that the weather's still fine, cloudy, little rain, not windy yet. Wow. Okay. I think it's above you a bit, but the margins, as we know, are very large. Here it's kind of surprising because last night the winds were really strong coming through here in San Carlos City. I was surprised. We just got a little rain. We had a brownout for the entire night. Electricity is on, but if I lose you, it means we got another brownout here. They've been rotating, I'm sure, maybe sharing some power with other areas. I know Canleon, Cebu were really flooded. So, Teresa, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear you're holding up well. Any other people close to Manila or even above there? I think it's landing. Let me share my screen here. Just leave your comments and I'll get back to them. Let's start sharing some stuff here. I wanted to show you something that's kind of interesting. It's from Zoom.Earth. Let me just change it so it's a little bigger here. There we go. All right, give me a second here. I thought this was kind of interesting. I don't know if the way I'm sharing it, if you guys can see this properly. I think you can. Let me make it bigger. Nope. Let me get out of here and just see if we can share it a different way. There, you guys can see it there. I just want you to see the bottom part. This is kind of interesting. It might be hard for you to see, but I will just show you and talk you through this. So this is November 8th, and the wind speeds here were about 130 kilometers per hour. Let's bring it up to just about 25 minutes ago. And it was down here before on November 7th. And here the wind speeds you can see are picking up. And now the current wind speeds are 205 kilometers per hour. I mean, it's very strong. And let's just go a little closer here. And it's, as you can see, the margin here in Manila is above it now. Whereas it was down here the other days. So the flooding is what kind of worries me. We know how that goes. Coming from the mountains all the way down to Manila. Let's just make this a little closer. Yeah, Baguio. It's going to come. Maria Aurora. See if there's anything that comes closer here. So it's very close to landfall now. But up from these higher areas, there's a lot of rain. Okay, so this is what this looks like. And we're going to share windy.com real quick. So yeah, it looks like Baguio, Legazpi, I'm not saying this right, Catabalangan, these areas, Roxas. I'm just looking at other areas here. Wow, this really spread so big. Amazing. I want to see more of these areas here where it's red. This is going to be real intense in the flooding. I just want to see where exactly, what's in these areas. Wow. Let's go back to the Zoom.Earth now. Let's go to live. That's what I wanted to see right there. It's right for Baguio. And then the wind's 150. But right now, they're 205. But when it hits here, it makes landfall. It's still going to be pretty strong. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's look at a couple more comments here. Cherries, but we're under signal 3 now. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, so that's still strong, but you're under signal 3, yeah, because I think it's moved up. What would that be? North? I'm not good with my directions. That's good, Cherries. Stormy weather might experience here in the aftermath or in the evening. Yeah. The flooding is just what I'm just wondering. I want to share a few more things. You guys just continue to leave your comments. I appreciate that. and I will share your comments. Just tell me where you're at, if you're close to the storm, or if you're not, just tell me your thoughts, and maybe tell me if you finish prepping. Okay, let's go to. I wanted to look at this one. This is about an hour old, and we still have electricity here, so we'll stay live for a while. And this is from Manila Bulletin. You might have seen this already. It's already hitting. This is in I can't pronounce this right. I'm sorry. Catanduanes. Sorry about that. So let's just show this. Let me make it bigger. My God, this will, when it makes landfall, it's going to be so strong here. I wonder if that's flooding from the ocean itself, or if it's from the rain coming already from the mountains. I think it might be just the rain from the ocean itself. Thank you to Edison Casarino from Facebook. Thank you, Manila Bulletin. This is really scary. Please be safe, you guys, wherever you are. I think Manila will still get some flooding, strong winds, but definitely the flooding. All right. Let's share. I want to go to Westpac WX, Robert's channel, and just refresh this and look at the latest video. I haven't seen this yet. I just shared yesterday, but he's going to be going live later. So if you guys want to go there later, he will be live. He's been really busy. So this is 2 hours ago. Let's watch this one. Sure, I just can find it. Okay, wrong one. Just be patient with me.
There, and look at the inner core of this just starting to impact you there. So if you're out of Catanduanes, now is the time, if you're watching this overnight, to be prepping. There's not much more time to waste here. At least there is some good news. You know, we've been seeing this rapid intensification come out of this storm system. It's bad news and good news. Bad news is, according to Dvorak analysis, this is up to about 145 knots. So already at super typhoon status based on Dvorak, but at least it's starting to level out a little bit as it peaks at this intensity. Might even go through a little bit of an eye wall replacement cycle, but that, I think one of the big things with this is not the center of the winds. Look at the wind field extending all the way from the Batanes Islands down towards Mindanao. I've been seeing reports out of Siargao of flooding, Leyte of flooding, Tacloban, Samar, already in parts of the Bicol region. Somebody even reported on the west coast of seeing water levels causing a little bit of flooding in Cavite City. Now, that might be due to the high tides combined with the winds, but the problem is, you know, all this comes together and it creates some widespread impacts here. This storm is massive. The core of the winds is one thing. Of course, that's damaging, but it is an overall large storm system with an expansive wind field. So Catanduanes, I hope everybody's staying safe here tonight. And as we go ahead through our day here on Sunday, a landfall by Sunday evening. I think the ECMWF's a little bit further towards the north than where it should be. Casiguran's still going to be in the right front quadrant, but I would probably expect this to come on shore a little bit further towards the south, probably closer to Belair. I think that area right here is going to be the right front quadrant. And that puts this whole kind of coastal area under the highest threat of storm surge. But also, look at the west coast. That surge is going to wrap around. The winds are going to wrap around here by Sunday evening. So even Pangasinan could be looking at typhoon strength winds. Now, with the latest forecast, it looks more and more like Manila could be seeing at least strong tropical storm strength winds, maybe not quite typhoon intensity, but they could have some gust up to typhoon, but probably close to a tropical storm. I still think the biggest topic in the NCR is not going to be the wind. It will be the rainfall, some significant river flooding in some of those areas. And even in the Bicol region, this is a good graphic from Bagasa saying, all that water's going to fall in the mountains here, even like Mount Mayon. And where does it go? Goes down the streams. This is going to be the same case for the NCR in Manila with some serious flooding out there. So yeah, that's going to be the big topic. I think Manila should be spared the core of this storm. Might get ahead of myself here, and I don't like saying spared at this point in time because it's a big old storm and you're still going to see tropical storm strength winds, and people might still be surprised. People that just totally focus on the center line and don't pay attention to the overall size of it might go, I thought this was going to miss us. Tropical storm strength winds are still nothing to laugh about, and that could knock down trees, power lines, things like that. But I think the flood threat's going to be the bigger issue there. The highest, most damaging winds right now in Catanduanes, and where this is going to be nearing landfall, though, on the east coast. And the Sierra Madres should do their job at weakening this, but it's still going to reemerge just around Pangasinan, still as a strong typhoon as we go ahead into Sunday night. Sunday night, right there around 2 a.m. in the morning, it starts to reemerge off towards the west. So it's a quick update for our friends out here, and we're continuing to monitor. Thank you very much for everybody who's been sending in some photos and videos. Fantastic. And we're trying to share those up as much as possible. I'm actually at my work right now, but my job is to stream here at work, usually for the weather in the States and the Atlantic, but I want to take a time talk about this typhoon. I will have another live update, though, where I'm going to have several hours of just talking with you guys here coming up in a few hours, probably around 10 to noon Philippine time as this nears landfall there in Aurora near Belair. So keeping you posted. Let me know in the comments where you...
Wow. Okay. So I wanted to go here also. Let me share this. This is his latest post. Let me see how it's being shared. Okay. So Picasa has now declared Uwan a super typhoon near Luzon. Winds now 185 gusts to 230 kph. Inner core on satellite is interesting. Yeah, that looks interesting. Instead of a clear eye, it's displaying a unique vortice with a inner eye wall forming, always like it's wrapping on itself. A large and powerful storm. And then I was reading some of the comments. Someone asked, it is bigger or wider than Yolanda in 2013. Then Robert told, wouldn't say that, maybe the winds field, but not a proper comparison. But I see what you mean. Then people's just leaving interesting comments. So this is Robert Speta's Facebook. If you guys want to check this out also. So I'll leave this. I left his YouTube channel in the comments section. I might have posted it twice by accident. And I'm going to also leave his, let me grab this and pop it in the chat, his Facebook channel also. If you guys want to go there and join. Anyway, he said 10 or 11, around that time in a few hours, he's going to be live. So that's something to check out too. All right. Let me stop sharing this. Hey, Father Wolf is here. Hello there, Father Wolf. Kumusta ka po? Okay ra? Okay. Ikaw, musta po? Kamusta po? All right, so I wanted to share also. I don't know if you guys saw this. It's an expat's video he made like just about a day ago, and it's 8 miles from home. So let me share my screen here. All right, let's, and I'll get back to the comments in just a little bit. Yeah, this is it. Okay, let me share this. There it goes. Okay, let me make this bigger. All right.
Typhoon Uwan, or Fengwang, known internationally, is about to hit the Philippines, and it looks like a bad one. Big waves starting to come in again, and where we are here on the coast, the east coast, we really do see the weather changing quickly. I'm not normally up this time in the morning, but I heard an alert on my phone, and also baby Juniper woke me up. I've been tracking this storm for about a week. The islands that we're on, Siargao, got hit by Typhoon Tino, but it was only a Category 2. This one's looking like it might be a Category 5, which is really bad, like as bad as the one we experienced in 2021. And I can tell you from experience that it's not something that we want to repeat again. Absolutely disastrous. One of the worst things about the typhoon situation here in the Philippines now is it's not only about the wind strength, it's also about flooding. So when the last typhoon hit last week, the winds didn't do the most damage. It was the floods in Cebu that ended up killing over 100 people. And it's a terrible situation over there. People clambering on top of their roofs because the storm drainage situation just didn't work properly. It hadn't been planned out, and it really caused some absolutely devastating damage to that part of the Philippines. And because, if you know our story, we had our baby in Cebu, we were there not long ago, and some of the areas that got really badly hit, our friends lived there, and also we were there recently, so we felt really connected to it. And it does make you afraid for the Philippines now that Typhoon Uwan is heading in and is about to make landfall, possibly tonight or early tomorrow. Luckily for us, this particular typhoon is heading northward, so it shouldn't hit Siargao Island. So my family shouldn't be in the direct line of this one. But Grandad Rob, Sasha's dad, he's flying back to the Philippines and he lives in Luzon. And Luzon is in the line of fire this time.
So we constantly hear from our users.
All right. So that's he made that yesterday. It's about 15 hours old. So we'll go back to that in a little bit. I wanted just to get back to the comments here. Um, Before I do that, I want to drop one more link in here. To be fair, give me a second, please. Okay, I'm just going to drop this in the chat. And I know probably a lot of you have heard of 8 Miles from Home. That's that video I just shared there. That's his YouTube channel. Just if you want, go there. They have great videos. His wife, their little daughter, wonderful family. He has a really nice voice, and they make great videos. So anyway, let's go back to the chat here. Okay, so I dropped this into the chat. 8 Miles from Home, very popular channel. All right, let's see. Good morning, all. BRB Construction. BRB Construction. Good morning to you. Where are you, BRB Construction? Solid from Saragao. Okay, so we just showed that area in the video. Are you there? Is that where you are also? Saragao? All right. So let me know where you are, um, how you're doing right now. If you got hit by any rain last night, if you had a brownout in your area last night, we were out all night here in San Carlos City. No power in our place. It came back on today for now. It's on. But if you're closer to the storm area, let me know if you're experiencing any flooding or what's going on with you. Charisse, I always monitor the Marikina, sorry, bad pronunciation, river. Marikina River, but for now, the said river is still calm. That's good. Yeah, I know you're monitoring that. You're in San Mateo, Rizal area. I think the Philippines is very used to typhoons and monitoring the waters around where you live because it's so much flooding here. From Aranata City, Cubao, Quezon City. Wow. Stay safe there. You're a lot closer. Quezon City. Please be safe there, BRB Construction. Shout out to you. I think if that's your business, you're probably going to have a lot of continued business later on from all this stuff that's going on. But I don't worry about the flooding since I'm on the 23rd floor. Wow, you're really up there. Yeah, you probably don't have a worry because of that. But I'd hate to be on the first 10 floors, maybe first 8 floors in your building. Have you lived there a long time in that building? Through storms, through other storms? I know in your area you've been through a lot of storms, a lot of typhoons, a lot of flooding. So you probably know how that building will hold up. How about the windows from the winds? I want to go back to this video too from the 8 Miles from Home. He made some interesting points. He's very smart. Let me just find the video again. Yeah, it's 15 hours old. I'll share it in just a minute. They have a really cute family. Let me share this real quick. Jimmy, before I share, let me go back to the comments. Got some comments in here. I'll be back in the Philippines by May. Right now, Los Angeles, 2 kilometers from Santa Monica Airport. Soon we'll have the Santa Ana winds, fire season. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've been through some of that years ago. The Santa Ana winds in San Diego, that affects us too. In that area, lots of fires. You live in a nice area, though, if you're close to Santa Monica Airport. Well, that's great. May's not too far away. That's great, Father Wolf. 12th year now. Oh, you lived 12 years in that building? Yeah, so you know. We do experience some leaks on the walls. You're in Quezon, and that's what you're experiencing. You're really high up there, so that's not bad at all. David, hey David, good morning or good evening to you. One of my friends in Manila has to leave his motorbike outside because his wife won't let him bring it in the living room. Wow. That sucks. Well, I hope his motorbike will survive. But yeah, I understand here. Many Filipinos are like that. Control of the house, make sure it's clean. Maybe she's worried about the tires, the oil leaks. Totally understand her. All right, let's get back to sharing the video we were watching just a few minutes ago. I want to show you a few other parts. Let me share this. And this is 8 miles from home. Their link is in the comment section here in our chat. All right, let's turn this on now.
That this particular typhoon is escalating so much, it's pulling all of the winds and the monsoon over to us down here. So we're probably going to get some bad rain. And now knowing what the rain can do, if the infrastructure is not ready for it, it's looking like there might be another disastrous situation on our hands just this weekend. At this time, Grandad Rob is actually in England, but he is flying back on the day of the storm. So I'm not sure if his flight is going to get cancelled. I told my landlady about 3 days ago, it might be a good idea to go out and buy some materials just in case we need to board up some of the weaker windows around the property, and we can avoid the panic rush by having those materials on hand. So she's gone and done that. She was measuring up the windows for the houses just in case the super typhoon changes direction. But it is very much looking like it is going to cross Luzon, which
Yeah, our internet connection's not so good here right now.
is very far north of us, but do some serious damage. The latest app that I'm using to track this is called Zoom.Earth, and it's very good because it is using live satellite data to give us a really accurate idea of what's actually happening as it's happening. Some of the other weather tracking apps that we use, they have models from all over the world, but in the free version, you don't get an accurate idea of what's actually going to happen here in the Philippines. Whereas with this one, it seems to give us quite a precise idea of what to prepare for. I found it for free during the last typhoon because I wasn't happy with the app that I was using. I felt like it was not updating fast enough. So if anyone lives in the Western Pacific or any kind of storm area, I would say this is probably a good one. It's free. I just found it on.
Yeah, so that's the one I'm sharing to you guys. This is what I shared yesterday. He's using the same app, and I do like this one because it gives you pretty live. I mean, the updates are like this is 9:36 right now. It's showing 205, and it's just there's different views of this from satellite. Um, you can look at different things here, and you can see exactly where it's on track for. Radar, temperature, gives you the temperatures, humidity, pressure. I like the live and the HD. This is the live, and you can come in pretty close there, and you can see exactly where it's coming. Monday, 2 a.m., it will be here. Sunday, 2 p.m. So it's pretty close here now. So, anyway, not an expert at all, just here for support. Um, here in the house, here in the province, Cebu. I mean, close to Cebu. We're in San Carlos City, Negros Occidental, for the people that don't know. Um, all right, let's see. Let's go back to the chat here. Father Wolf, who's a Filipino in America, he's in close to the Santa Monica Airport in Los Angeles area. He's been living in a van for the past 12 years. Made me tough. The Philippines was a breeze. Wow. So you're living in a van there in Los Angeles? I heard a lot of people are doing that now. They're living in cars, vans, if they can afford it, a mobile home. They're because it's just not affordable anymore. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I think the Philippines for you also made you resilient as hell. So when you go to America, it's the tough times for Americans. For a Filipino, it's a different ball game. Living in the Philippines, overall people are more resilient and tougher with situations because of maybe things like the weather, the typhoons, um, not having everything, maybe that the comfort things compared to other places in the world, not having like water can drain off in a different fashion. There's prone to flooding here, hot weather, just harsher conditions here. Just my experience. Yes, I have a good life. I'm not Filipino. Oh, my bad. You are not Filipino. You are, I guess you're American then. Or maybe I don't know what you are. What are you, Father Wolf? What are you? What do people say you are? What do you say you are? Are you American? Are you half and half? God has seen to my needs, always give back. Yeah, that's awesome. That's the best mindset right there. Gratefulness, I can see that you have that. I can see that in your comments from the videos. I can see that when you're in the lives here. I said that yesterday too on the stream. You leave some nice comments. Born and raised in West Los Angeles. Well, over the years, I'm sure you've seen a lot of changes where you are. The Pacific, the West Coast. So, how are you guys? Leave some more comments. Join Father Wolf in the comment section. Tell me how you're doing, where you are. Father Wolf's is in America. He's living the van life like many people are doing to save money, to be able to afford things, to be able to afford food. Multicultural. People think my mother is Japanese, but Filipino. Yeah. Do you also speak the language like Tagalog? If your mom was from a Tagalog region, maybe she speaks a different dialect at home, or maybe she doesn't. I know I have some Filipino friends in America, in San Francisco area, and uh, they speak the language, but the parents in the house, um, when they were growing up speaking the language, where I have other friends, the parents in the house wanted them to learn English, and they didn't speak the language, so they don't. I have a friend in the wine country there in Atascadero by Templeton, and he doesn't speak the language. Filipino, 100% Filipino, but he's American citizen. Um, I believe he was born in the Philippines, but as a child came to America. He just retired. I'm always asking him, just come back to the Philippines. Come to the Philippines and visit us here. His name is Claude Noraco. She was Spanish. Oh, Native American, Central Asian, and Welsh. Wow, that is a hell of a mix. She was Spanish, Native American, Central Asian, and Welsh. Wow, she probably has a very interesting history. Her ancestors. Very interesting. So what did you guys speak in the household? Was it only English when you were growing up? Do you guys have storage on Google? It's like crazy because I pay for storage and it's always out of storage if I just film a few things. Her family was the first colonial people here. Where's here? Where's here, Father? First colonial people where? David, I seen a video where a roof blew off in Cebu. Do you know how they secure the roofs to the walls to make them typhoon resistant? Um, I don't. Hey, mom, my father-in-law built houses, but I watched them, but it's much different. David asked a really good question. Maybe you can answer this. Maybe someone else in the chat. My wife's coming. The expert. You're from the Philippines, mom, so I call you an expert. I know you're not like that. Ikaw, introvert? Okay. Yes. Right there. He's seen a video where a roof block in Cebu. Do you know how they secure the roof to the walls to make them typhoon resistant? So you probably saw a tin roof, yeah?
Yeah.
Blow off.
Maybe it's like materials.
How does your dad, when they're doing it,
Oh,
how do they secure?
oh, sa roof.
Yeah, he's asking about the roof.
Ay, kanang we tie up our roofs like on. We use what you call that one?
The wire?
No. Uh,
Oh, the
I don't know the
green?
English.
The
I
green?
forgot.
The
PC
thing?
ba PC?
Oh, the PC?
Yeah, I don't know. Unsa man English ana nalimot ko. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know. I don't know because your materials is different. And I saw your dad. I saw your dad and your brothers. They're using like also wire, and then they're tying the green stuff
Yeah,
around.
it's not. Yeah, it's not 1 year though, but it's
But I don't know what the materials are called.
unsa man English sa PC. I'm sorry. Ano po nalimot jud ko.
Here, let's look this up. Hold on. Let's share our
Yeah.
screen. Let's share our screen. How do Filipinos secure the tin roofs, right?
Yeah.
On their homes so they don't blow away during typhoons. Still, they blow away. Some blows away, but
Yeah, when it's very strong wind.
okay. Let me just go back and share this. I have to input that first. Okay, I'll share this with you guys. We'll look together. It's not going to tell right, probably, Mom, but let's try anyway. Okay, we got to go back here to see what it looks like because it always makes it small. Switch. And then we will make ourselves Anna. Okay. For those, is this right? For those living in houses, secure your roofs.
Ropes.
Ropes you're talking about?
Yeah.
Ropes and nets. Yeah, the green thing.
English nalimot ko.
But the green thing is the nets. That's what I saw them to keep.
They also then use like kuan like bags of soil like that. You put on top of the roof so it won't kuan.
Hurricane tie strengthen the connection between the roof truss and the home structural elements, preventing roof blow off in high winds. Still, it doesn't. Still, when they're strong, they blow off sometimes or a lot. Consider adding hurricane ties if your home already has your roofer. That's not here, is it? Hurricane ties. Let's see the one in the Phil Star. What they say.
You can go look.
Let's look what Phil Star says. Go.
Like that. Roofs.
Yeah.
Kinda the-
That's what I saw your dad. Yeah.
used to do that. My papa.
Okay, I agree. I have to say that. Here's how to prepare your condo. There it is. That's what we saw. I saw your brothers and your dad.
Yeah.
With the looming threats typhoon the Philippines, states the Philippines by 20 tropical storms, typhoons every year. Keep safe. Install window shutters, utility ropes for roofs. So he's born that there. Yeah.
Hi David, good morning. Just inom water daw. Wait ha, water ha.
We got to go through the ads here. Here we go. shattered glass, flying debris, especially strong winds. Install window shutters, plastic, plywood, or steel. Yeah, you see the Philippines. And then this is how they do it, David. Just like this. Living in houses secure away practices are often done in islands which frequently hit by typhoons. This flood dam, you see this in our house too. We have. So they say remove stuff, cut branches. I saw her dad cut down a couple trees, but a lot of people don't do that, and then they'll just fall and damage. A lot of people don't prepare. It's just the way it is here. So anyway, I hope that answers your question. Okay, let's get back to some of this comments. So David, I hope that answers your question. Let's go back to Father Wolf. The aunt and uncles would speak Spanish, so us kids wouldn't know what they were saying. California, okay. They're the first ones there, one of the first ones. First colonial people there. Wow. Rebar, no. They don't they have different materials here, David. Um, yeah, like that rope I just showed. It's like rope netting, and then they just pull it tight and tie it down. Yeah, Therese knows. Ah, lupid, a rope. Yes, lupid. Exactly, Therese. Yeah, maybe the roof blow off is made of light materials. Yeah, some of the tin roofs you see them blow off, and some just over time, right? They will just blow off. You're welcome, David. Yeah, it's really straightforward here. The Filipinos, if you when you come here, David, and you get to see like them building things, they are just insanely resourceful. You'll just be blown away how they make things, how they even level, like simple ways to do leveling to make sure things are leveled. I saw like one of my brother-in-laws because they build houses, like they've helped with malls like Isano, then they help with simple houses, and they just tie to a rope like a leveler and bring it up to someone, and then they will just or do it themselves and just make sure it's level with this simple little device with a nail on it. It's just crazy. Father with not preparing is worldwide, yeah. But I just notice in the Philippines, day by day, people live. It's mostly good, I think, but for some things it's not good. But just day by day, live day by day. Just the things you need. A lot of people live like that. Not everybody, but a lot. Just the things you need, and then even my father-in-law, when the biggest typhoons would come, he would never evacuate. He would stay. He would just take it on, whatever came, and he always made it, even during flooding and craziness. Joey's telling to keep safe. Thank you, Joey. Everybody keep safe. Cherise says, just sharing when I was a kid, a few of my relatives talked to us in Spanish. Wow. Yeah. There's so many dialects here, and there's Filipinos that are few Filipino areas, right? They speak like a similar to Spanish or Spanish, actually, Spanish, right? Therese, do you understand Spanish a little? Are you fluent? Thank you, Joey. Absolutely, we'll be safe here. Joey, you're in um, over there in what's it call it? Where Duarte's from? You're over there, right? Davao area. You guys keep safe. I know during the earthquake, you guys had a hell of a hit. That's you, Joey, right? Because my memory sometimes gets messed up, but I think that's you. You stay safe too where you are, Joey. Yeah, Davao City. Yeah, Davao. Yeah, I know you're over there. So I did remember. That's good. Some Filipinos can speak and understand Spanish. I think it's a very small amount, though, Therese. Why do I say that? Because when I was hiring for Spanish speakers, I found nobody, um, and I advertised for that all over the Philippines in all the different groups. And I ended up having to find a Spanish speaker. Had to find it in Ecuador, regions like that. Um, for the American, so at the time they were looking for Spanish speakers. Yes, Sir George. Sir George. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir Joey also. Stay safe there, brother. Yes, I understand a little. So a little Spanish, but usually words only. Um, ¿Cómo estás? Cherise, ¿cómo estás? I love talking to the community. I just want to know how you guys are doing. So, so let's talk some Spanish. So it's morning here in the Philippines. It's morning here in the Philippines. Mabuti po. Mabuti po. Okay. Okay, we'll do simple ones. Hola. 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 Maybe buenos dias. I know some phrases. I know a little Spanish. Buenos dias. So I asked you before, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo estás? That's how are you? Then you said mabuti. You're answering in Tagalog, yeah? Mabuti po. Oh, wait, let me get to Joey here. That was devastating earthquake we felt in decades. Yeah, the one that just passed, you guys got hit so hard. Are you guys okay now? Have you, I mean, the area, has people rebuilt the damage? I mean, have they're just leaving it and just fixing things like their homes and things like that? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo está? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? I'm going to answer in Spanish the best I can. Muy bien. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? Yeah, we're doing Spanish now because Charisse and Father Wolf brought up some of those things. So, hola is hello. Oh, hello. Joey got it. Good morning. Yep. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. It's good morning. No problemo. Oh, let me just check something here. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm deleting some of these or closing out some of these things I have open. Otherwise, we'll lose all my power. It's fun just joking around, though, yeah? Okay. Okay, I closed off what I can close off. I got to keep these other things open. Let me get rid of. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's get back to the chat. No problemo, Father Wolf. ¿Cómo sus nombre? I think you're asking what is my name, yeah? ¿Cómo te llama? I think that's what you're asking there. Maybe I'll answer in. Ako si George. Ako si George. This is fun. Yes, sir, it's a good thing. It has minimal damage to the city compared to other provinces, especially Davao Oriental that hit the epicenter. Yeah. So you guys are good then, I suppose. But Davao Oriental, I know the major damage there. Loy. Muy bien is I'm good. Joey knows Spanish. I think the Spanish there is called Chavacano. Yeah, that's right. Chavacano. It's kind of like a mixture, I heard. Does anybody speak Chavacano here? Maybe that's what maybe that's what Teresa's relatives were speaking. Chavacano? Maybe? I don't know. I can't speak fluent in Spanish, but can understand few. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Just a few. Oh, you're good. Yeah, Father Wolf? Bien. Oh, he's shortcut. Bien, señor. Gracias. He's shortcut. Not even saying muy bien. He's bien. He's shortcut. Just like Filipinos doing the shortcut, Father Wolf. I'm glad you're doing good there. Yes, Therese, I'm half Chavacano. Wow. and half Ilongo. But I grew up in Davao, so I speak Bisaya fluently than my other known languages. But you can understand those, Joey. I think you're just being humble. I think you can speak those languages though too. Mom, what's a salty Bacolod, Ilongo and Ilongo. There's another language though, in Iloilo. What's that one?
Iloilo?
Yeah.
No. Ilonggo. Ah, mostly like pure ng Ilonggo ang Iloilo, I think.
Really? I thought they spoke a different one too in some of the regions there.
Oh, sa kuan sa Boracay. Different ang ilang dialect dito.
Yeah, it's like a different, I forget the name.
Oh, daghan dialect mo.
Yeah, I know. Gani, Mom. You're right.
So Ilonggo, kasabot siya Ilonggo.
Yeah, Caroline speaks Ilongo. When we go to Bacolod, she's speaking Ilongo there.
Not really fluent in Ilonggo.
But that's what Joey said. It's like he's half Chavacano and half Ilongo. But since he grew up, yeah. But since he grew up so he's like Spanish. So he grew up in Davao. He speaks Bisaya fluently than my other known language, but I think he speaks those. He's just being humble. Let's see what. Bien, Joey, Jose, mucho gusto, señor. He's speaking Spanish, Father Wolf. He's in Los Angeles. He's mixed with all kinds of stuff, Mom. He's mixed with Spanish,
Unsa man pasabot
Asian. Here, we'll go back. He's got so much. Let's go back to what he's mixed with to show you. So here, Welsh also. Spanish, Native American, Central Asian, and Welsh. Then he said they were the first. His aunt and uncles would speak Spanish. They were the first, where is it, right? Multicultural people think my mother's Japanese, Filipino, but she's all these first colonial people there in Los Angeles, Mom. His family. So they go way back. Okay, let's get caught up here. See, we're speaking Spanish in here. Can't speak.
Unsa na senior?
Like sir, like respect.
Oh.
Senor, senorita.
Oh.
They have like maestro, maestra. I think for teacher. I forgot. Oops. Why it does that? There. Okay, there. I keep getting spell checked. That's okay. No problem. We understand you. Yes, very small communities there. Yeah, just what I was telling. Charisse, Philippines were colonized by Spaniards for more than 300 years. Yep.
Yeah, because my mom's side like like they look like Spanish.
Your mom's side, yeah.
Oh,
Many Filipinos,
because her tata is like look like Spanish.
but many here is really like,
Like mestizo ba?
yeah, but many's just mixed naturally, mixed over because 300 years.
Yeah. Adto ko silong ka. Ha?
Oh, okay.
Kaya na-order ko o ano.
Oh,
Sa pag-rider.
oh yeah. Can't wait to kaon, mommy.
Oh.
When we will.
Also, 11 pa. 11.
Okay. Same here, Sir Joey. Yes, sir, I can understand, but not fluently speak. And then Father Wolf said, same here, Sir Joey. But my father's side are Helvetes and Sami. Oh, Helvetes and Sami. Let's look that up. Helvetes. Zepacolod. Helvetes. Yeah, he wrote Helveti. Celtic. Oh, you're Welsh, right? A Celtic originally located in southern Germany. Is that it? Or am I wrong? Maybe I need to be spell checked. 100 before Christ, 100 BCE, migrated to an area between Lakes Constance and Geneva and the Jura and the Alps. Celtic people. Or is it Switzerland? Is that the Roman province in Central Europe? Let's go back to the chat. What is Sami? Let me look that up. Then we'll go back to the chat. Probably you're already answering me. I looked on Wikipedia. The Sami, is this right? Are the traditional Sami speaking indigenous people inhabiting the region of Sapmi, which today encompasses large parts of Norway, Sweden, Finland, and the Kola Peninsula in Russia. It was formerly Lapland. Wow. They have been known in English in Laps or Laplanders. However, these terms are regarded as offensive by the Sami, who prefer their northern Sami Sapmi. Traditional languages are Sami, which are classified as branch of Uralic language family. Traditionally, the Sami have pursued a variety of livelihoods, including coastal fishing, fur trapping, and sheep herding. Reindeer herding. Wow. Interesting. Let me see if I'm right. Let me go back to the chat. Yes, sir, Father Wolf. I'm not pure Messiah. Oh, so I was kind of right. Educated people are called maestro or don. Thank you, Father Wolf. Alpine people. Sami are reindeer herders in the Arctic Circle. Yeah. I watched that on YouTube before. It's so interesting. Such a kind of a harsh life. They're so strong. Then they look like Asian features also. I think I saw they're like by Russia, and they look like Asian features, if I remember right. Sapmi. Yeah, that's what it said. Sapmi. So Wikipedia looks right. Very interesting, Father Wolf. Very interesting. Wikipedia. Maybe you guys can see that. Maybe you can see it. Reindeer herding. As of 2007, about 10%. Let's make this a little bigger. There we go. About 10% of the Sami were connected to reindeer herding, which provides them with meat, fur, and transportation. Around 2,800 Sami people were actively involved in reindeer herding on a full-time basis in Norway. For traditional environment, culture, and politics reasons, reindeer herding is legally reserved for only Sami in some regions. You know, when I watched that on YouTube, or it was a movie or something, or documentary, they were It was very like kind of cutthroat. Um, the people like would take it very seriously, and if a person was seen lower in the lower part, like they didn't have money or something, they wouldn't be able to rise up to be the sheep herders. Like some people were trying to do that. Like someone that was high up would have a child, then the child would have to prove themselves. What I was watching, and then there was infighting and splits, and then even they would call it a crime. They would like leave their tribe if they didn't save face or something. I was watching that. It's just so interesting. I think that's that one, Father Wolf. I think that's what you're talking about because there's reindeer herding. And then the government there was trying to outlaw it, and the people were fighting. That's why the 10%. That's why Wikipedia says 10%. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see what Father Wolf said. Let's go back to these messages. Semi reindeer herders in the Arctic Circle. Sap. Most reindeers harder live in teepee like homes. Yeah, that's what I observed. I have a video about all of the people in the world. Wow. It would be great if you came on here and shared it with us. I can invite you with a simple link, Father Wolf. We can do it today or another day. Therese, I just asked you if I can share that with the community. Santa's little helpers in the video. That'd be cool to see. Do you want to come on here, Father Wolf? And Therese, can I share what you sent to me on Facebook? Just let me know. I sent you a message. Can I share that? I beat you to the punch because I already asked you. Okay, cool. Okay, we're going to share a short video and a picture from Therese. She sent to me on Facebook. You guys send me any storm images from your area, anything with the earthquake too, anything relating to the Philippines, and I'll share it because this is interesting for everyone. Okay, let me share my Facebook. This is Teresa's area. So the storm, it looks clear there. And then she has a short video too. Oh, let me just make sure this is sharing. Yeah, let me make it different here. There we go. Teresa, I can't see your messages right now while I'm sharing, but I'll go back in a minute. Here's the video. I can hear the Send me stuff, you guys. This is good to share with the community together, support each other. Let me go back to your messages, Therese, on Facebook. Okay, Therese, I'm going to share the one where it shows the mountains being less visible. Yeah, it looks, yeah, I can see those clouds. What does it look like here, too? Yeah, you got big clouds there coming. Thank you, Therese. If you guys have any, Therese, you have more other people, I would love to share. Let's get back to the. Yeah, thank you, Therese, for sharing this stuff. She just sent it to my messenger, you guys. If you guys tell me that you added me on Facebook and I know it's you, I will accept your friend request or I'll reach out to you or whatever. I think Therese, I saw her reached out or I don't remember, but um, you guys just add me on Facebook, share stuff if that's easy for you. Otherwise, you can come directly here. I can send you a link. You can share whatever you want to share, talk about what you want to talk here on the chat. It's very fun to do that. Thank you so much, Therese. Really appreciate that. Intense view, yes, I agree. Father Wolf, Therese said intense view. Whenever I ask people to come on, I can send the link. It's always like crickets. Shy, shy. So many shy people. No problem. I understand. Awesome, Therese. Appreciate that. That's so cool. That's so cool you shared that. I hope more people will do that too. It's really nice to share things from the community um, instead of other people's fine. Helping other people, we can subscribe to the YouTube channel or watch what they got, their content. But it's really special when it comes from the community because we're all here together and then the community is sharing stuff. I really like that. But I understand not everybody can do that or wants to do that. Okay. So what else, you guys? So maybe we should go back to the storm channel here. I really like Zoom Earth. Zoom.Earth uses all the latest tropical system tracks generated from so many sources, so many different countries. Huh. Okay. $205. Wow. Okay, let's go back. Let me share this. Let me share this with you guys. Unable to share the screen. Huh. What is the face? Oh, let me. That's a good idea. Let me give you my. Let me give you my Facebook account. I don't really relate it to my YouTube. So it's in the chat now. And that's it. There in the chat. Okay, I cleared my chat. So if anything comes, I will know. Okay, let's see if I can share now. Wow, it's not letting me share. Interesting. All right, you guys, I'm going to bring you some other images. Let me just see. It will let me share Facebook. That's it for some reason. Oh, because that's all I have open. No wonder. I'm so crazy. Okay. That's from Therese, you guys. So she shared a few more things. Let me, the skyline there is very dark. She said, sorry for the noise. No problem, Therese. Wow, those are pretty fast moving clouds there. Like it's coming. There you are. We know your name now. We just came across Facebook, Father Wolf. We know you now. Okay, I just thank you for the ad. I added you. All right, that's the ones Therese shared. Thank you so much, Therese. Thank you, Joseph. I just added you and I saw your message. Appreciate it very much. Thank you, sir. Yep, I got it. We are friends now. Yeah, Therese, I can see those thick and dark clouds. They're moving like, pretty a lot, like they're not just sitting there, they're moving. I saw that. A lot of thick clouds. And that's what I wanted to share because I just saw it's making landfall here on some part. I'll just show what I see here. See, it's right here. Let me pull this up. This is of 1010. So it's going right by here and it's 205 kilometers per hour. Very strong typhoon. So it's above where they thought it would hit directly. I think they were telling it's closer now. Let's see. It's kind of varying off a little bit. What a huge storm. Look at that. Jeez, it's colossal. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Now it's there. I mean, that's just above Manila. 205, and they're projecting to be 175 landfall there. So I guess it's really making landfall around 8, 9 p.m. tonight. But look at this, it's crazy. Here, let's look at something else here. Okay, I'm going to share something, you guys. Okay, let me share this. Charisse, is this closer to where you are, Roselle? Where is it on this? Because I put up San Mateo and then it brought up the winds and the weather. Yeah, I think that's you because you're by Quezon City, like not too far. By La Mesa watershed, right? Where it's beeping right there. I think that's Roselle. Yeah, that's where I put San Mateo, Roselle, and it's that dot's beeping right there. Good night, Father Wolf. Good night, Joseph. Joey also said good night. It started raining, yeah. Wow, that's really A lot of rain there looks like coming. Yes, here in Davao we felt strong wind gust. Yeah, it's surprisingly huge. So that's crazy. I think Joey, you felt it last. Did you feel it last night or this morning? If you can see Quezon City very near Kisu, yeah, that's where you are. Yes, not too far. Okay, Therese. Yeah, it will likely hit southern Luzon. Yeah, Joey, it's scary stuff. It's on track. This is all agreed upon this track by all the different sources, by the way. It's going to go by all these places. Right above Roselle, San Jose. And then out. That's the track it's on. It's right here. 205 kilometers per hour right now. Tarlac City right above and right below Baguio. But crazy. It's just so massive. Then up this way. So it's going to skirt on the outskirts of Hong Kong right into Taiwan, it looks like. Wow. Loi. All right. So let's get back to the chat. Only this morning, Sir George. Okay, that's when you got the strong winds. For us, it was last night. We had a power outage, and then all night it was really strong gale winds. Like I was surprised. It was so strong. I was like, wow. It was last night for us here in Negros Occidental, in San Carlos City. I think Pag Asa will update at 11 a.m. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's look at just see. The update will be at 11 for them. Let's see if Robert updated. He might be live now. That'd be cool, yeah, to go to his live. Okay, I'm just checking. That's 4 years ago. That one that you just might have heard the sound on it. At 10:12. Oh, it says upcoming. Upcoming live stream 11:09, 10:12 a.m. So let's click on that. So he's not live yet though. So he's a little late because he's probably working on a million different things. But there's 52 people waiting. Okay, so we'll be on the lookout for that. Interesting. And Therese said that Pagasa will update 11 a.m. That's great. So you guys, I'm going to put the link for his live. This is Westpac. His live, Robert's live here. I'll just drop it in here in the chat so you guys can. That's the live for Westpac's. He's not live yet, but he was scheduled like half hour ago, so I'm sure any minute he'll go live. Maybe at 11 a.m. also. All right, you guys. That's going to do it for me. I have to go now to be with my family. And please, everyone, stay safe. Just stay safe, everyone, and God bless you all. Wherever you are, if you're close in Manila there, Therese, stay safe there in Rizal. And God bless everyone. Thank you so much for being part of this community. I really appreciate it. I can't grow without you. It's all of us together or not at all. So we'll say bye to the next one, you guys. I appreciate you all. Please stay safe and take care of yourself and your families.